Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places.
Alright, welcome. It is been way too long since I've done this. Well, I guess I should say I should have done this like almost 2 weeks ago. So sorry, Lindsay, for being so late on the tag. But I was tagged by Lindsay over at Lindsay Murphy. Her channel will be linked down below. It is the pregnancy, childbirth, and motherhood tag, and I figured while I sit down to have my lunch, I will try and accomplish these questions before the kids come and interrupt me. So, question number 1, how old were you when you had your first child? Let's see, gotta do the math. I would have been 22, so pretty young. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? Not being able to sleep on my stomach. I'm a super big stomach sleeper, so that was very hard for me after I was unable to accomplish that. Can you think of any good thing you enjoyed during those 9 months? Just the connection between me and the baby, knowing that I could feel every little movement inside and out was very important to me. I'm sorry, I have really bad lighting. So that was super important to me. In your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate? Yes and no. It depended on who I was talking to. So, yeah. Yes and no. Would you have handled childbirth different if you could redo it? No. I did everything all natural. I didn't take any drugs. I didn't have a spinal tap, or whatever they call them, epidural. Me and my husband both agreed that that was not something that we were into. We didn't want that. So we both agreed that that's not something that I was going to do. So, what would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? Number 6. Just embrace the moments. Every day that you're pregnant, just enjoy the feeling and the bond between you two, and even enjoy the time that, maybe you're in bed rest because of health issues. Just enjoy it. Because you're only pregnant so many times and they're only little for so long is kind of the saying. And so I'm very big on, just enjoy and embrace every memory of being pregnant. Always try to remember, keep a journal, remember how you felt through the pregnancy. Number 7. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? Patience. I have no patience. I don't know what the Lord is trying to teach me, but it is a very difficult lesson. I have no patience. My volcano erupts super easily. I love being a mom. I've always loved children. But it's like when it comes to your own, they're sweet when everybody else is around or when they're with somebody else. But as soon as they're with mom and dad, it's like, what little devils just came home, So it's very difficult for me to have patience. I'm trying really hard to work on that, but it's very difficult. Number 8. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? Having friends. With other children, you seem to meet more moms, you connect more with other moms, you just make more friendships. Plus, being a mom, you get to see the excitement in their faces when they get to do something exciting, or their birthdays, or just open presents, things like that. It's just super exciting for me. I'm a big gift giver, so the excitement on their face is very rewarding for me. Number 9. What is the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? Surprising thing. the fact that both of my children, neither one are like me and my husband, as you know, I was told that I was like an angel child, my husband was a great angel child, but our kids, it's just not there. They are quite rambunctious, as my mom calls them. They can be little hellions, you know, and it's true. I mean, my son can terrorize anything under the sun. So that is something we deal with. I'm trying to get better lighting. I know I did this terribly. I'm so sorry, but it was a quick thought while I was eating lunch. Number 10. What is the best memory you have involving your child? So far, their firsts of everything. Their first haircuts, their first birthdays, their first, my daughter's first tooth, you know, losing her first tooth, first dentist appointments, you know, just the first of everything is just super rewarding to me. And I love those memories. What is the most exciting milestone? Starting school, I think, because both kids love school. My son starts preschool this year, and he's so excited. So I love seeing the excitement. Number 12, what is the worst thing your child has ever done? My son, he's 4. The worst thing he's ever done? That's really hard. He's a big hitter. I mean, when he's mad, he hits. So we're working on that. So he's usually beating up on his sister a lot because she likes to antagonize him, like siblings do. My daughter, she's notorious for just opening her mouth around other people, saying the wrong things, judgmental things, or just, you know, honest, you know, like the kids are, at the wrong time. So that's the worst I can think. Number 13, what habit do you wish your child didn't have? I wish they didn't have the habit of not wanting to go to their bed and sleep. My son is great with, you know, he'll go to his bed and sleep and fall asleep in his bed. My daughter has to fall asleep out here in the living room with daddy, watching TV and rocking. That's kind of her daddy time. So that's a habit I wish they didn't have. We are bad with routines. We are bad with schedules, always have been. I was never good with them. And I regret that now, but we're trying. Number 14, what habit of theirs makes you really proud? They both have really good manners. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir, thank you, no thank you, really good with manners, especially my son, which is amazing considering he's 4. Number 15, do you share any similarities with your child, both physical and personality? Both my children are hot-headed like I am. Physically, my daughter has some similar features of mine. My son, he possibly does too. I haven't really paid much attention. So yeah, their personalities are similar to mine when their heads get hot. So, number 16, where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Happy, healthy, and enjoying their life as children. It's the best I can say, because, I mean, they'll be teenagers, so just enjoying it, not getting into trouble, being good, be a good example, shine the way that Jesus wants us to shine. Number 17, what is something having a child has taught you? Well, like I said, it's a slow process in the patience department. So, I mean, I think that's something that God is trying to teach me, patience and maturity. You know, it's time to grow up. You have kids. Stop acting as if you were a teenager. So, number 18, did you imagine you'd be a mom at the age you became a mom? Yes, I absolutely did. Dreamed of kids all my life, dreamed of marriage. Me and my husband are high school sweethearts. I got married before I was even 21. So, yeah, it was definitely. 19, describe your child in a single sentence. Reba is a kind-hearted, sassy individual. Weston is a tough, to the bone, but sweet, big-hearted individual. I mean, they both have big hearts, but they're both tough. Weston's more tough than Reba, but it is what it is. Number 20, last question. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? Maturity. I became mature. I stopped trying to act as if I was a teenager. My husband and I grew up quickly. He has more patience as a dad than I do as a mom, which is pretty cool. So watching him teaches me a lot as well. So that is the end of the tag. I know it was really bad lighting. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll try and do it again in better lighting and repost, but it probably won't happen. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Tag. And I look forward to it's an open tag. I'll leave it open. If you guys do it, leave me a comment below. And again, Lindsay Murphy will be tagged in the description box below, so you guys can go follow her as well. So I hope you guys have a great day and embrace those memories.